Cheating. What is the point of it? Yes, you may win a few games, you may pass a few exams, you may even fool a few people into letting you run the world. But are you happy? Knowing that you've only got where you are by lying and deceiving people your whole life? Are you truly happy? Well, I am, yeah. I love my job, running this hotel. And I think my guests know that. I mean, they don't choose to stay for eternity because their hands are chained to the walls, you know? No. It's because their feet are as well. This is the Visitors Book, where all the grisly tales of all my wicked guests are written down. Want to see why one of these bad children is down here? This is Eliza's story. I call it Little Angel. It is a well-known fact that the three attributes you need to play musical statues are standing still, smiling sweetly, and cheating. Eliza Toadley was brilliant at all three because she'd had a lot of practice. For years, she had got her little brother, Wickham, and his dog, Buster, into trouble by doing nasty stuff behind her parents' backs, then looking sweet when they turned round. In this way, she never got the blame. Who did this? It must be Buster. It wasn't Buster. He's got paws, not hands. She's been burying snails in the garden, then came in here and did handstands on the sofa. Actually, Wickham, the reason I've got muddy hands is because I didn't want Mummy to be upset when she saw Buster's paw prints on her beautiful sofa, so I used my hands to wipe the mud off. Bad boy, go to your basket. Oh, I'm such an awful mother for suspecting it was you in the first place. Yes, I think you probably are, aren't you? Anything that couldn't be blamed on the dog was blamed on Wickham. Who laddered my tights? Him. But I don't wear tights. He wore them to rob a bank. That's a lie. And so is that, you wicked boy, because anything our little angel says must be true. Somebody forgot to pass on a phone message that Granny died, and now we've missed the funeral. My own mother dead, and I never said goodbye. Oh, look, what's that stuck to the back of your jumper, Wickham? Tell Dad Grandpa phoned. Granny dead, please call back. Wickham, I've never seen it before. It was her. Does that sound likely? Does me not passing on a dead Granny message honestly sound like the sort of thing your little angel would do? Not our little angel. No. Bad boy, go to your room. I'm not Buster. And you can go to your basket too. Ooh. Eliza applied the same ruthless cunning to the game of musical statues. She was so good that she won through to the finals of the World Championship, which were held every year in a Gothic castle called Gargoylia, slap bang in the middle of Dartmoor, where the wolves howl. Watching the Toadleys arrive were the stone devils that gave this castle its name. Gargoyles, protectors, defenders, and as Eliza was shortly to find out, spirits of eternal vengeance. Nothing must stop me from becoming the world champion musical statuer. If you tell Mummy and Daddy what happens when the judges' backs are turned, I will squash you like a worm. Understand? And if I say no? You won't. Oh, Mummy, Daddy, Wickham's fallen in the water. Help! She pushed me! Oh, Daddy, I didn't. He slipped, and I tried to save him by grabbing his coat. You little angel. We were blessed the day we had you. I'm still in the water. It's very cold. I am a little bit special, aren't I? Even the gargoyles didn't think so. Wickham caught a cold and was sent to sleep in the attic with the doll, in case he gave his germs to Eliza and wrecked her chances of winning. Oh, what is it? Who are you? What do you want?
I have come to welcome you to Gargoylia, Wickham.
Welcome me? I'm only here because my sister's in the competition.
No, she is only here because of you.
Am I dreaming this?
Touch me.
You're cold.
I'm stone. Listen to me, Wickham. Children who are nasty to their brothers and sisters, but are devious enough not to be caught, are always the best at musical statues. We hold the world championships at Gargoylia so that we might right these wrongs. Only the baddest children compete, but in winning they lose everything. You are this year's winner, Wickham.
I don't understand. When was this decided?
A long time ago when you were born, and Eliza's heart turned to stone.
And when's it gonna happen?
When the music finally stops, of course. Until tomorrow, Wickham. Pray that your sister wins, and you will be free.
To avoid distractions, Eliza had banned Wickham and Buster from watching her compete. So all the next day, he sat patiently outside the Grand Hall, receiving snippets of information from his parents. She's in the semi-final now. It's between her and a nasty boy called Claude Foot. He cheats, you know. When the judges aren't looking, he knocks the other children down. They all do that. Not Eliza. She's our little angel. If only they'd seen what their little angel was up to behind their backs. Eliza won, of course. She was gowned and crowned and sent upstairs to visit the official photographer. Shall we come with you, Angel?
No, I'm the star. They said I had to go alone.
And all the while, the music played.
Come in. Sit down. Stay absolutely still. Don't move.
I'm actually quite good at that, you know. Probably the best you've ever seen.
Of course you are, my dear.
Listen, the music stopped.
Welcome to the Ugly Club. You're one of us now.
No! Stay away from me! Stay away from... The words froze on her lips as the gargoyle petrified her flesh to stone. Eliza! Needless to say, when Eliza didn't turn up at the party, Mr. and Mrs. Toadley were distraught. They hunted high and low for their daughter, but didn't find her. Wherever she'd gone, there she'd remain. Just us three now, Wickham. If you and Buster can stop being naughty, we'll get along fine. I promise I'll never be naughty again. Which wasn't a difficult promise to make, because he'd never been naughty in the first place. Of course, had they looked up before they drove off, they would have seen their daughter staring down at them. But they didn't, which was a shame, because for the first time in her life, Eliza actually looked like a little angel. Albeit an ugly one, with a gruff green beard made from lichen and moss. That'll teach her not to be sneaky behind other people's backs again. Mind you, I wouldn't mind being a gargoyle. Think of all the fun I'd have scaring children to stone. I could line them up in the games room and play skittles with them.